The latest now on the Odisha train disaster. The number of dead in the train tragedy has gone up now to 288. Even as the Odisha government undertakes the massive task of identifying each and every dead body and handing over the bodies to the families who've lost their loved ones, DNA tests to ensure that the process remains transparent and error-free also means a longer wait for families who've lost their loved ones. But it is necessary to conduct the DNA test to ensure the right families receive the dead bodies and there are no legal complications. In fact, already allegations of bodies being handed over to the wrong people have emerged. 83 bodies are still to be claimed. Saurabh Gupta reports.
In the unfortunate Balasore Coromandel train accident, we request everyone to kindly spread the word and help in the identification process.
A long wait for Gorachand Banerjee to collect his son Subhashish's body from the morgue at this Bhubaneswar hospital. Mr. Banerjee's son was one of the 288 victims of the Balasore train accident. The West Bengal resident has been waiting since yesterday to claim the body, but authorities say it will be handed over only after the results of a DNA test are out.
जब बॉडी टोटल आइडेंटिफाई हो गया, मामा ने आइडेंटिफाई कर दिया. जब आइडेंटिफाई किया है, टोटल पेपर्स रेडी हो गया, बट फिर क्या हुआ पता नहीं चला. उन्होंने कहा कि डीएनए टेस्ट होगा. डीएनए टेस्ट करने के बाद बॉडी छोड़ेंगे.
We are getting here some relatives who are not in blood relations also. So that's why some identification is not happening properly. So that's why yesterday Dr. AIMS has taken decision. We have taken decision that we'll collect blood samples for DNA testing.
4 days after the tragedy, there appears to be big confusion over the identification and handing over of the remaining bodies. At the All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Bhubaneswar, NDTV met at least 3 families who alleged the bodies of their relatives had already been claimed. Bengal resident Zakaria Laskar says his uncle Abu Bakr Laskar's body has been claimed by someone else.
वो बोल रहा है ये मालदा में एक महिला लेके चला गया, तो महिला का नाम तो मेरे को पता नहीं है, वो यही से बोल रहा है कि महिला लेके चला गया है.
30-year-old Meera Devi has the same complaint. Her son was 16 years old.
सर तो डॉक्टर तो कहा बॉडी दूसरा को दे दी.
Odisha's chief secretary told NDTV over 80 bodies have still not been identified, and preserving them for too long is a big challenge.
अस्पताल का लिस्ट, मॉर्चुअरी का लिस्ट, टेम्पोररी फास्ट पॉइंट कलेक्शन, इंक्वेस्ट पॉइंट का लिस्ट, ये सब को रिकन्सिलेशन करने के बाद और डिफरेंट डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर से रिपोर्ट लेने के बाद आज कलेक्टर बालेश्वर finally has confirmed the final figure of death to be 288.
Identification of bodies and handing them over to the right families is critical after an accident like this, where several bodies have already decomposed and identification becomes difficult, which is why now, after some instances of confusion, authorities are insisting on DNA tests. While that is a legal requirement, the point is that adds to the trauma of families who've lost their loved ones. With camera person Pavan Kumar and Aniruddha Tripathi in Bhubaneswar, Saurabh Gupta, NDTV.
And today the CBI officially took over the investigation into the Odisha train crash. The probe agency visited the crash site, collected documents and statements and to investigate this accident. Charges in their FIR are causing death by negligence and endangering safety by willful act or omission. For more details now, let's go across to Arvind. And Arvind, tell us more about what the CBI is now focusing on, and they have also filed that FIR today.
Yeah, Gargi, after the Odisha State Railway Police registered the FIR, Central Bureau of Investigation, based on the recommendation from the centre, and also the Odisha government has taken over this investigation from the state of Odisha. And what we are being told is that the agency has re-registered the FIR that was registered by a state of Odisha, and the agency has taken over the investigation. A team from Special Crime Branch, one of the headquarters, has already reached Odisha to investigate this particular case. And what we are being told is that the Odisha state government has handed over the case diary also to the centre Central Bureau of Investigation. So now the agency is looking to investigate or interrogate or kind of record the statement of people involved in this particular case. So today, in order to familiarize with the accident in this particular case, the agency officials went to the railway station, and also took all the logbooks and also other documents that connected to this particular case. And what we are also being told is that the agency will also seek the assistance of Commissioner of Railway Safety in this particular case, because this is kind of a technical investigation, and that's where the agency will be looking into whether there was any kind of a criminal conspiracy that led to this particular accident is something that the agency will be looking into in its criminal investigation.
All right, Arvind, thanks so much for joining us with those details. Let's now get to the latest on the wrestlers' protest. And in an exclusive interview to NDTV's Saurabh Shukla, Bajrang Punia, who along with Sakshi Malik and Vinesh Fogart have been leading the protests against Wrestling Federation Chief and BJP MP Brij Bhushan, he denied any setting with Home Minister after their meeting with him and said that the protest movement hasn't died down. In fact, they're strategizing on how to take it forward. He also denied reports that the minor girl had taken back her charges against Brij Bhushan.
गृह मंत्री से क्या बात हुई, अगर आप बताना चाहें थोड़ा बहुत?
ये वो एक साइड तो हमारे को बोला गया कि भाई इस मीटिंग पे कहीं पे भी कोई कुछ नहीं बोलना है, जो सरकार के लोगों द्वारा, और उसके बाद पीछे से वो चीज़ें निकल के आ रही हैं।
सरकार के लोगों ने बताया कि आपकी मीटिंग हुई है, मैं तो बता रहा हूँ आपको।
वही बोल रहा हूँ ना, तो
आपने तो बताया नहीं हमें, देखे
वही लोग पीछे से बता रहे कि भाई खिलाड़ी मिले हैं और ये बात हुई है। तो हमने यही कि भाई हम गृह मंत्री जी से मिले हैं, हमने यही बात रखी कि भाई उनको अरेस्ट क्यों नहीं किया गया अभी तक, उनका बचाव हो रहा है अभी तक, ऐसे केस हिंदुस्तान में पहली बार हुआ है। तो हमने तमाम चीज़ें बताई उनको, तो बोले कि हम बात कर रहे हैं और इस पे ज़रूर एक्शन होगा। तो उन्होंने हमें आश्वासन दिया, लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि भाई बातचीत से, अगर हम बातचीत किसी भी आदमी से नहीं करेंगे, गवर्नमेंट से नहीं करेंगे, तो उसका सोल्यूशन कैसे निकलेगा?
गृह मंत्री के अंडर दिल्ली पुलिस से आप मिले, सही किया आपने, तो
वो चीज़ें अलग हैं और प्रोटेस्ट अलग है।
बजरंग, एक खबर अब ये भी आ रही है सामने कि जो नाबालिग लड़की जिसने यौन उत्पीड़न की कंप्लेंट दी थी, उसने अपने बयान बदले हैं जाके कोर्ट में। पहले 164 में उनके मजिस्ट्रेट के सामने बयान हुए, फिर उन्होंने अपने बयान बदल दिए हैं, या एक तरीके से कह लीजिए जो उनके आरोप है उनसे वो पीछे हट गई हैं। इस पर क्या आपकी बात हो गई उनके परिवार से, या आप लोगों के साथ में ही? जाहिर सी बात है कि सब आप लोग साथ में हैं और वो भी एक महिला खिलाड़ी हैं, पहलवान है, उस पर क्या कहना है? उस पर क्या आपके पास कोई जानकारी है कि वो वाकई पीछे हटी है नाबालिग महिला पहलवान?
देखिए, सोर्सेज ही चल रहे हैं,
सूत्र, हाँ
सोर्सेज ही चल रहे, सूत्र ही चल रहे हैं। अब ये बताइए कि देश उन सूत्रों पे भरोसा करे या उनके फादर के जो बयान आए हैं उन पे भरोसा करे? उनके फादर से आपसे भी बात हुई होगी
जी,
तो बोल रहे कि हमने कोई भी कंप्लेंट वापस नहीं ली है, नहीं हमने कोई बयान चेंज किए हैं। तो हमारी भी बात हुई है, तो हमें भी वो यही बोल रहे हैं। तो हमें समझ में नहीं आ रहा ये सूत्र आते कहाँ से हैं और ये खबर चलती कहाँ से है। पूरा देश ये सोचना चाहिए कि भाई उसके फादर पे हमें भरोसा करना चाहिए या सूत्रों पे हमें भरोसा करना चाहिए।
तो आप कह रहे हैं कि उनके फादर जो कह रहे हैं वो बिल्कुल सारे, जो ये बात आ रही है कि उन्होंने बयान बदले नाबालिग लड़की ने, वो गलत है?
ये तो न्यूज़पेपर में भी आई है और हमारी बात हुई, उन्होंने मना किया है।
उन्होंने मना किया
बिल्कुल, कि भाई जैसे हम लड़ाई में शुरुआत में थे ऐसे ही अब खड़े हैं।
All right, Bajrang Punia denying the minor girl has taken back her allegations. Now, sources have told NDTV that the Delhi police has interrogated Brij Bhushan a couple of times and will be filing the status report soon. Akhilesh Sharma with the details.
Mr. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh was questioned twice by the Delhi police and he was questioned in detail, and the questioning lasted for 6 hours each time. And based on that questions and his answers, a special team was sent to Gonda, because one of the women wrestler had alleged that he actually tried to sexually assault her on 16th and 17th of October in 2017. But Mr. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh has told the Delhi police that that period of time he was in Lucknow on the 16th attending a camp for the junior wrestlers, and on the 17th he was in Gonda, which is his parliamentary constituency. So to verify those claims by Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, a team had gone to Gonda, which has questioned the people around Mr. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, and also to try to verify his claims that whether he was actually there or not. And similarly, the Delhi police has conducted a very thorough and detailed investigation into all the allegations. We have been told by the sources that more than 200 officials, women wrestlers and coaches, they all have been questioned because in each allegation the Delhi police has tried to go deep inside the allegations, because suppose somebody was present at that time the allegation was made, so Delhi police has tried to contact them and try to verify those claims. So that's why it is taking time, but we have been told by the sources that very shortly a status report will be submitted to the court, and in that status report Delhi police will clarify what is the basis and what is the investigation has reached so far.
All right, news now from Maharashtra, where the BJP and Shiv Sena may have announced their alliance for all future polls, but already differences are cropping up on certain seats, so it won't be smooth sailing ahead. While for the MVA, it's also a challenge, with Uddhav's Shiv Sena wanting to contest on 19 out of 48 seats, which the NCP and Congress are resisting. Sohit Mishra reports.
An electoral strategy. After a meeting with Home Minister Amit Shah, Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde announced that the Shiv Sena and BJP are going to fight all upcoming elections together.
गठबंधन हमारा बहुत ही मजबूत है, बहुत ही एकदम एकजुटी से हम काम कर रहे इस राज्य में पिछले 10-11 महीनों से, और आने वाले लोकसभा के चुनाव हो, विधानसभा के चुनाव हो, स्थानीय निकाय को जो स्थानिक स्वराज्य संस्था के चुनाव हो, सभी चुनाव शिवसेना भाजपा महायुति पूरी ताकत के साथ एक साथ लड़ेगी.
In terms of Lok Sabha seats, Maharashtra is the second largest state after Uttar Pradesh, and the election strategy regarding the state has already begun. But now differences are also coming to the fore between the BJP and the Shiv Sena regarding the distribution of seats. While BJP MLA Rana Jagjit Singh Patil announced that in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, the BJP will field its candidate on the Dharashiv seat, Shiv Sena MLA Tanaji Sawant has declared the right of the Shiv Sena on this seat.
2024 मध्ये आपल्या हक्काचा भारतीय जनता पार्टीचा धाराशिव मध्ये खासदार व्हावा, आपल्या हक्काचं सरकार, आपल्या हक्काचं मोदी सरकार 2024 मध्ये यावं.
आम्ही 23 ठिकाणी लढलो, 18 जागा आमच्या निवडून आल्या, आणि ह्या वेळेस सुद्धा आमचे नेते माननीय एकनाथ शिंदे महाराष्ट्राचे मुख्यमंत्री, आम्ही आमची कुठलीही जागा निवडून आलेली किंवा जी आम्ही लढलो आणि पडलो ही एकही जागा सेना सोडणार नाही.
The Mahavikas Agadi has also started planning its strategy for the elections, and meetings of senior leaders were held. But since there are 3 parties present in the alliance, trouble regarding seat sharing exists in the MVA alliance as well. The Shiv Sena Uddhav faction wants them to be allowed to contest on 19 out of 48 seats, to which the other 2 parties do not agree.
19 हमारे एमपी थे लोकसभा में, तो जिस पार्टी के 19 एमपी थे वो 15 तो नहीं लेके जाएंगे ना, 19 ही लेके जाएंगे ना, उसमें क्या है. तो हमारे फिर एक बार 19 एमपी लोकसभा में होंगे.
हर एक को अपने अपनी राय रखने का अधिकार है, हर एक पार्टी राय रखेंगी, अंतिम निर्णय तीनों पार्टी के मेन लीडर फाइनल अथॉरिटी लेंगे.
In Maharashtra, the effect of change in the political equation is clearly visible during the seat distribution. Compared to 2019, Congress and NCP will now have to contest in less seats because now they have formed an alliance with Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray faction. On the other hand, Eknath Shinde knows that in the current Maharashtra government, his party plays an important role. And to maintain its supremacy even in the future, he will also try to contest in majority of the seats. In Mumbai, with camera person Praveen Jirohit, Sohit Mishra, NDTV.
In other news now, a probe has been initiated at multiple levels in Bhind in Madhya Pradesh following a revelation about alleged misuse of the central government's CoWIN portal. Remember, that was meant for COVID vaccination registration to issue fake COVID vaccination certificates to various beneficiaries. Anurag with the details.
This health sub-center in Madhya Pradesh, Bhind district is shut for the last few months as per locals, but government records claim it carried out 30 COVID vaccinations on one single day in May. The irregularity, part of an alleged fake vaccination racket in the district. मेरठ के रहने वाले हैं. अच्छा मैडम, कहाँ आप भिंड में रहती हैं, कहाँ रहती हैं आप?
गोरखपुर में. ये हम तो जयस में हैं, काम कर रहे हैं.
जयस में?
जी.
नहीं, मतलब कौन से राज्य में रहते हैं आप? मध्य प्रदेश के हैं?
नहीं, ये अमेठी जिला में सर.
NDTV contacted 6 to 7 persons on this vaccination list. All of them said they are not from MP. A probe has revealed fake vaccination sessions were created at the health sub-center and fake certificates generated too.
ये टेक्निकल उसका पोर्टल का जो इशू है और उस पोर्टल में किसने क्या किया, कैसे किया, ये जांच का विषय है और इसके लिए जो भोपाल का जो आईटी का जो टीम है, जो विभाग को भी मेल और दूरभाष से भी अवगत कराया है। उनका टीम भी इसको जांच कर रहे हैं और पुलिस भी उसको प्रिलिमिनरी जांच में लिया जाकर उसमें जांच कर रही है।
Government sources say an organized racket may be involved in issuing fake vaccination certificates, particularly to those flying outside the country, by allegedly misusing the vaccination portal. In Bhopal with camera person Rizwan Khan and Dilip Anuragdwari for NDTV.
The big international story now, and the war in Ukraine has entered a new and dangerous phase. Evacuations are underway after a major dam in the Moscow-seized Ukrainian region of Kherson is badly damaged. Kiev has accused Russian forces of blowing up the dam, though Moscow has denied this.
Satellite images of the Kakhovka Dam in southern Ukraine showing water gushing out as a result, Ukraine says, of a Russian strike by saboteurs. The failure in the dam could unleash 18 million cubic meters of water flooding the city of Kherson in the south of Ukraine, the same city that Russian forces were pushed back from earlier this year. The impact could be catastrophic, lakhs of lives could be impacted, and the security of a nearby Russian-occupied nuclear power plant could also be hit. Authorities have told residents to evacuate.
Шановні мешканці Херсонщини, російська армія здійснила черговий акт терору. Вона підірвала Каховську ГЕС. Через 5 годин вода дістане критичного рівня. Розпочалася евакуація мешканців небезпечних районів. Всі служби працюють. ДСНС, поліція, військові – всі поруч. Прошу зібрати документи і речі першої необхідності і чекати автобусів евакуації. Окремо звертаюсь до мешканців лівого берега. Прошу зробити все можливе, аби убезпечити себе і врятувати своє життя. Негайно покиньте небезпечну територію.
The Russian attack comes at a time when there are reports of Ukraine having restarted its offensive on Russian positions in the war-torn country. These assaults have reportedly taken place along the Ukraine-Russia front near the city of Zaporizhzhia and near the city of Bakhmut, where Ukrainian forces were recently pushed out. The going may not be easy for the Ukrainians. This footage released on Telegram purports to showing Russian attack helicopters targeting and destroying Ukrainian armor. The war in Ukraine has now entered a new and dangerous phase, with Moscow evidently showing its willingness to respond to drone attacks deep inside Moscow with sabotage activities of its own, while continuing to pummel cities, including Kiev, with cruise missile attacks. Vishnu Shom for NDTV.